I've realized something at 65. No one actually teaches us how to age in our world. We're taught how to come out, how to flirt, and how to curate ourselves into something that can be chosen. But no one ever sat me down and said, one day, the game you're playing will stop loving you back. I spent my life believing that beauty would give me the biggest fish. Not peace, not love, just the catch. I thought if I stayed visible and wanted, I'd never be alone. So I played the game, and I played it well. Let's be honest with each other. This is gay people talking to gay people. There's a game we learn very early, not always spoken, but always enforced. Be interesting, be hot, be young, be desirable, be someone people want to touch, follow, invite, choose, and if you're not those things, you compensate. You go harder at the gym. You curate better photos. You spend money you don't have on trips you post. You learn which angles hide the age. You learn which lighting forgives the truth. You learn how to market yourself as a lifestyle, not because you're shallow, but because belonging feels conditional. And when belonging feels conditional, performance becomes survival. We wake up inside an economy where youth is capital and beauty is leverage. So, let's talk about the economy of desire. In our world, desirability functions like currency. Youth is capital, beauty is leverage, sex appeal is visibility, relevance is survival. And you don't opt into this economy. You wake up inside it. Gay apps make this brutally efficient. Profiles reduce us to measurements, or you don't remember looking into the inches part. Ages become disclaimers. Bodies become filters. We learn to describe ourselves the way products are described: age, height, weight, hair, position, preferences, top, bottom, versatile, hairy, toothless. We turn identity into inventory, and the market rewards what is new, not what is deep. Here's the part we don't say out loud. This game is expensive, emotionally, financially, psychologically, and emotionally. Some of us go into debt trying to look like we're living. Some of us keep up appearances long after the joy has left. Some of us confuse being wanted with being valued. We tell ourselves it's freedom, but sometimes it's obligation wearing glitter. And the scariest part? The game doesn't tell you when you've started losing. It just stops paying attention. There comes a moment, not dramatic, not cinematic, just quiet. You notice fewer messages, fewer looks, fewer invitations. You're still here. You didn't disappear, but the room feels different. And that's when the real question appears. If I am no longer chosen for how I look, who am I when I'm not performing? That question is terrifying, because many of us built our sense of worth on being seen. Aging in the gay world is not about wrinkles, it's about mirrors, not the bathroom mirror, the social mirror, the one that reflected back to you. You matter because you are desired. When that reflection weakens, you don't just lose attention, you lose orientation. And that's why aging feels so destabilizing for many gay men. Not because beauty fades, but because the identity scaffolding collapses. Here's the part no one expects. The loss of the game eventually creates freedom. Not immediately. At first it feels like rejection. But slowly, something else happens. You stop auditioning. You stop calculating angles. You stop explaining yourself in marketplace terms. You begin to ask different questions. Do I actually enjoy this? Do I want this body for me? Do I travel because I'm curious or because I'm afraid of being ordinary? Do I go out because I'm alive or because I'm afraid of being alone with myself? This is where aging becomes initiation, not decline, initiation into self-authorship. We were taught that aging gracefully means wrinkle creams, posture, maintenance, preservation. But grace is not preservation. Grace is release. Grace is not looking young. Grace is no longer negotiating your worth with your appearance. Grace is walking into a room without asking, how do I rank here? Grace is being intimate without feeling like you owe the other person your performance. Grace is not shrinking your desires. It's clarifying them. Wisdom is not knowing more. Wisdom is needing less validation. Wisdom is choosing fewer illusions. Wisdom is understanding that many of the things we chased were not wrong. They were just temporary scaffolding. They helped us survive a world that told us our love was not valid. But survival strategies are not meant to become lifelong identities. If you're younger and watching this, I'm not telling you to skip your joy. Go dance. Go fall in love with faces you'll forget. Go feel beautiful. Go be reckless with life. But don't confuse the game with the truth. The game will love you loudly while it can use you. The truth will wait quietly until you're ready to stop performing. Build something inside you that doesn't depend on applause. One day, you'll need it. If you're older and watching this, and you feel invisible, you are not invisible. You are simply no longer being marketed. And those are not the same thing. Your value did not expire. Your story did not lose relevance. Your presence did not become less erotic because you aged. The culture just doesn't know how to desire depth. But depth is still desirable to those who are awake. Aging gracefully is not becoming less, it is becoming less owned. Less owned by trends, less owned by fear, less owned by the need to be consumed. It is becoming sovereign in your own body, and sovereignty is quiet. It doesn't trend, but it is powerful. One day you realize, you are not here to be the biggest fish. You are here to become a whole one. And wholeness does not need an audience. It only needs truth.